Bill O'Reilly went after Bernie Sanders in the cutest way possible last night.
Hillary Clinton understands that we must fix an economy in America that is rigged and that sends almost all of the new wealth and income to the top 1%. Hillary Clinton understands that if someone in America works 40 hours a week, that person should not be living in poverty.
So if you do work 40 hours, you should be guaranteed a wage. That would allow you a comfortable life, according to Bernie Sanders. That kind of mandate is a violation of the free marketplace, of course. And if the feds start paying mandatory wages, America's economy would collapse.
So Bernie Sanders argues, if you work a full-time job, you should make a living wage. You should be able to survive. He didn't say you should be rich. He didn't say you should have a mansion. He didn't say you should have a house in the Hamptons. He didn't say you should have a Maserati or a Lamborghini. He didn't say any of that. He said if you work a full-time job, you should be able to survive, live comfortably. So you shouldn't be in poverty if you work 40 hours a week. That is only the most banal, vanilla, obvious comment in history. What does Bill O'Reilly do? Somehow he disagrees with it. No! That would make the economy collapse. And he also said the feds should pay. No, but Bernie didn't say that. You said that. He didn't say, hey, it needs to be a living wage and the government should pay it. He didn't say that. You said that. You said that. He never said the government should pay the living wage. He said if you work a full-time job, you should get a living wage, presumably from the company that you're fucking working for. O'Reilly just makes it up. He says the Fed should pay. What? Are you not listening? Are you dense? No, but that's the thing. He just works backward from his conclusion. He went into the segment wanting to disagree with Bernie Sanders, so he takes whatever comment Bernie Sanders makes, and he disagrees with it, and he just makes shit up. That would make the economy collapse. That's the one remarkable thing about Bill O'Reilly, is that he can take the most outlandish, extreme, ridiculous ideas and assert it with 100% confidence, 100% certitude. And the thing is, some of the people in his audience might just be like, oh, that's right, If you work a full-time job, you shouldn't be able to survive. That's right. By the way, there's a term for that, where if you work full-time and you still live in poverty, it's called wage slavery. It's like a step up, just a little step up from slavery, or indentured servitude, I guess you could say. We got slavery on the bottom, forced labor. Then we got indentured servitude right above that. And then you have Bill O'Reilly right above that, his ideal idea. Yeah, okay, so if you work a full-time job, Bernie Sanders says you should get a living wage. Ha! I think that's crazy. No, you should work a full-time job and still live in poverty. And www.shutthefuckup.org. Oh, God, he's so pompous and he's so ridiculous. Now, by the way, not that I even need to bring this up, but I'll bring it up anyway. If only there was a way to test the idea that a living wage would make the economy collapse. Again, he said it so confident, so sure of himself. Do you guys know what the minimum wage is in Australia, for example? It's over $15 an hour. I looked it up the other day. I don't remember. I think it's like $17.70 an hour. That's the minimum wage in Australia. Bill, how they doing over there? They having some trouble? Did the economy collapse? It imploded because you dared to pay people a living wage when they work a full-time job. See, this is what I mean when I say there aren't two legitimate positions in the U.S. There aren't two legitimate political parties that are arguing like, oh, well, that's just a reasonable disagreement between reasonable people. No, the people on the far right are just fucking lunatics. Who says that? It's 2016. He's like, yeah, work full-time and still live in poverty. And he says that as if, everybody should be like, totally reasonable. Exactly. Work your entire life, bust your ass, work full-time, and expect absolutely nothing in return. I'm fine with you even living in poverty if that's the case. Well, see, that's what makes you a bad person, Bill O'Reilly. Of course it's economically possible. Places around the world do it right now. In Scandinavia, people make living wages. Of course they do. And their quality of life is better than ours. In many respects, depending on how you measure their economy, they're doing better than us. Middle class income, for example, they're doing better than us. They have universal health care. Their healthcare systems are ranked better than us. They have universal college in many places in Europe. That system makes it so that people can have a decent life and, live better. And make it so that you actually have equal opportunity. Nobody's asking for equality of outcome. Nobody's saying, hey, the janitor should make the exact same as the CEO who works 65 hours a week or whatever the fuck. Nobody said that. All we're asking for is equal opportunity and a living wage for somebody who works a full-time job. If you think that's unreasonable, look in the mirror. The unreasonable one is you.